What's up, everybody? I wanted to start my In the Huddle series where we go through and break down different plays, and obviously, what better game to start with than the Panthers' first playoff game in 7 years? And we're going to go through 5 plays that I find really important for various reasons. A couple of them are obvious. One of them, I don't think people will quite understand what I'm seeing, but hopefully you can understand. Hopefully I can teach you guys a little bit about football. And the best part about this is, as a coach and a teacher, I love to teach people, and hopefully you guys can learn something. So let's start off with this. This is the biggest play for the Panthers the whole game. So you had 3-by-1. This is the fourth quarter. The touchdown to Coker, 3-by-1, three receivers here, tight end backside. You have Chuba on the right hand side. So Bryce immediately is looking through here, trying to figure out what is this defense up to. You have your Rams middle backer, Landman, walking up. You have this other middle backer here. So a lot of defenses, here's a little secret, a lot of your middle backers typically will cover either the tight end or the number 3 receiver. If he's not like this, he's more than likely playing inside or he's blitzing. Okay. So the way these guys are lined up, it looks like man, but how do we know it's man? Well, it depends on what this guy's doing. If he sits here, it's more than likely man. If he zones out, it's more than likely zone. Because if he's bailing here, someone has to occupy the space. Typically, a lot of defenses are set up to be fundamentally sound unless they purposefully are saying, hey, we want you to catch this. Think of like third and long or second and long, so on and so forth, where, hey, how did that offense get a big chunk play? Well, because the defense conceded this thing. They just didn't want that. So right now it's looking like it's man because this middle backer here is either going to sit or drop or blitz. So let's see what happens. This corner's lined up here. This corner's lined up here. This corner's lined up here. So let's see what happens. Bryce is dissecting it. Oh, he blitzes. So immediately Bryce knows I'm going to have to throw it to my hot guy. All right, let's go back here. 1, 2, 3. A lot of goal line offenses, one guy's going to go out, another guy's coming in, and another guy's going to sit in either the end zone or the area right in front of the end zone. That's how a lot of offenses in the goal line are set up. So, spoiler alert, Coker is going to go out on the deep corner. Leggett is going to run in. McMillan is going to sit. The reason why he's sitting is he wants to have the corner play him, because if the corner doesn't play him, that's an easy touchdown. He's trying to open it up for this guy, Coker. All right. Good throw. Touchdown. All right. Let's go to Bryce's feet here. Set. In stride. Does a good job. Throws it to where his guy can get it. Here's the other thing, too. Our way to celebrate. Here's the other angle. So Bryce sees all this. 1, 2, more likely 3, 4, 5. Anybody else comes, I've got to get rid of the football now. Oh, 6, 7. I definitely need to get rid of the football. I'm throwing it to my hot guy. 1, 2, 3. All right. If you've never played quarterback before or don't have the most understanding of football, you want to throw this ball away from him. He's going to the spot here, but the other reason is the corner's behind him. If the corner plays too aggressively through the receiver, he's going to draw the PI, which puts the ball in the 1, which makes this whole thing mute and void. So he's got to throw it away. Help the receiver out by putting it in a place to where his receiver can get it. Only his receiver can get it. So let's go through. 1, 2, touchdown. Hey, way to celebrate. So good job there. Great job by Bryce Young. Great job. So for this play here, I don't necessarily blame Bryce Young a whole lot. I put this more on Coker. Coker's a second-year player, but Bryce has to almost help his receiver out by seeing what he sees. And this is what I mean. So Bryce is going to go ahead and get everybody lined up. Coker moves back. That means this guy's got to shift over. We can't have two people on the ball. That's why he steps up and he steps back. And wait, something's off, huh? Oh, down, move up, move up, move up, move up. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 guys are coming. We'll see who comes. You have a guy in the middle here. Safety, safety, corner to pick up anything comes out. Corner anything that comes out. All right, let's check it out. Ready, go. All right, you have 4 guys rush. The backer picks up the tight end. The other backer picks up the other tight end coming out of the backfield. So then now Bryce, I think Bryce probably should have thrown it here, but he's probably also anticipating, hey, I'm going to fake my eyes here, but then throw backside for this safety. A lot of times good quarterbacks are able to play that because their eyes deceive the safety, because he's trying to hit this whole shot right here. And I'm going to repeat myself. This is a whole shot because he's going to throw right behind the linebacker, and I'm anticipating it being right here. Bingo. All right. So Bryce steps up. Is thrown right to the whole shot. Let's see what happened here. Well, Bryce, I put this on Bryce because Coker does exactly what he's supposed to do. Yeah, Coker could have kept running, but it's a whole shot right here where the sticks are. So that's going to be a 11-yard gain. Let's play this back. Right here. 11 to 12 yards. Coker does what he's supposed to. Well, let's see what happened with Bryce. Let's see on the tight view. All right. Bryce is getting everybody lined up. Good job, Bryce. Good job, young man. Way to take control of your offense. And this is the thing why Bryce Young was the number one pick. That's cerebralness in him. So he's going through. Ready. Oh, down, move up, move up, move up. Ready. Say go. All right. He could throw the out here, but that does them no good. They've got to move the chains. He steps up. All right. And I'm not a quarterback or a quarterback guru by any means, but off-platform. No offense to Bryce Young, but he's not an off-platform thrower. He's got to set his feet every single time. It sails on him, too. Watch. You can see it sail. He's trying to throw it right above this linebacker. It drifts more to the left here, and that's exactly what happened. One more time, in case you missed it. Step up, throw. He sees Coker going through the middle. It sails on him, and he knows it. Why do you think he's chasing him? Because he knows he missed through him. So, Bryce, you've got to set your feet, especially on that, and we'll see him do a better job of that next time. All right, let's look at this play here. Probably one of my favorite ones, honestly, because it's not a whole lot of craziness, but it's just him learning as the game went on. So Bryce go ahead, shifts over. It's now a 3-by-1 look. Some people call this tray because you have the tight end instead of the number 3 receiver. But either way, Bryce scans the field, looks, immediately he's going, okay, this linebacker more than likely is going to have the tight end. This guy's edge rushing. He might chip my guy. He's matched up here. He's matched up here. I'm thinking man, or it could be cover 3 where the corner drops, and everybody else fills underneath. We'll see what happens. So he scans through, play action, steps into the throw, and picks up a big yard for 22 to McMillan. So let's replay that. And here's why I love this play so much. So manipulates a little bit with his eyes. He's playing to Coker on this backside here. Safety freezes just enough and respects it to where he overruns to McMillan, and McMillan can get it easy 22-yard gain. Let's go ahead and go through this, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, Bryce is scanning. Let's see what we got here. All right, ready, go. Oh, I, 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 I'm a defensive guy, defensive line coach. I love that move. That's literally one of my favorite moves to teach my guys. But anyway, linebackers are all dropping, carrying number 2, carrying. Bryce manipulates it just a little bit by looking backside. Steps into his throw in rhythm. Safety overruns it. Big catch. Big catch by McMillan. Great job there. Okay. This play here is why I want Coach Canales next year to put Bryce Young more under center here. I think Bryce Young is way more dangerous under center, not in the shotgun formation. And here's why. Number one is just his ability to move the pocket under center in either direction. And this score is the epitome of that. Because watch this. All right. So tight end shifts over. You have bodies on bodies on bodies. Okay. Ready, go. Steps into it. Simple run, right? It's not so simple. Here's why. Okay. You have your standard goal line formation, three inside interior D linemen, 2 edge rushers, 2 middle backers, safety walked up, safety up high, corner. All right, everybody's accounted for. Gap, and these 2 are overhang. All right. This guy, the safety, he's not reading run. He's reading Bryce Young. How do I know? Look at his feet and his eyes. He false steps. At no point is he actually attacking, because look at the hole there. If he is reading it like he's supposed to fill that gap immediately. There's no reason to hold back. But because of Bryce's motion and his ability to run, he has to stay home just in case of the rollout. And it doesn't help that Coker it's a run play, but is it actually a run play, or what's going on here? So this guy isn't helped, and this guy isn't pulling the trigger like he's supposed to, which in the NFL, that's all you need. A slight hesitation, and it's a score. So great job there. Check it out in this angle. Watch. All right. Bryce on the center. Nothing too crazy here. Ready, go. All right. Everybody who's played defense knows that tackle steps down, that C gap player has to step down and fill that gap. But because of Bryce's ability to run the football, he has to pause just enough to secure that Bryce is actually giving the football, which is what you need for this score. So, Coach Canales, make sure Bryce Young stays under center a little bit more for that reason right there. All right, here's my favorite play. All right. So now you have corner, safety, corner. Everybody's playing deep. It's 3rd and 10. I'm going to repeat this over and over again. Middle backers are typically responsible for the number 3 or number 2 receiver on the inside for inside out. For obvious reasons, because you want your middle backer to still play the middle of the field. And so who is the person that's most likely going back in the middle, which would be this guy. All right. You have the other backer walking up. So right now, the middle of the field somewhat vacated, but again, it could just be a false look. So now we're looking, ready to go. All right. This backer is going with Dow. This backer is now going to carry number 2, Leggett. Look at his eyes. He sees him goes out. He's trusting that the corner right here is going to pick him up. Corner's going to go pick him up. Then the corner's picking up here. He knows he's not worried about Coker because there's a safety over the top, and this safety is going to pick up any trash. McMillan on the backside is technically, and I say technically, um, generously, he's technically double teamed because there's a receiver outside of him. Sorry, there's a corner outside of him, and then he has a safety inside of him. Depending on what the choice route may be, he could have the option of going in, but I'm wondering if this was a flare out for this reason. So as Bryce goes, he eludes the rusher, he steps in, goes, scores a touchdown, 16 yards out. All right. One more time. Let's watch it. Oh, great twist. That's a great twist stunt. The guard never saw him. Great twist stunt by Verse. Gosh, that's awesome. But Bryce is able to elude it. And the reason why I think the pass concept is there because he's going 1 to 2. Safety never steps down, so he just takes it. Dow's not really an option. He's just clearing them out to have this middle of the field open. It's 3rd and 10, so Bryce is just going to get what he gets. The only reason why I don't think Bryce was trying to run here, obviously, look at his angle. The moment he breaks the pocket, he should go in a straight line as fast as possible, but he's still trying to throw to this wheel route here, and then last second he's like, no, I got it. Oh, give him the shimmy. Nope, you can't get me. Touchdown. Gosh, that was so freaking awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the In the Huddle series that I'm starting. Hopefully, with everything that's been going on, I'm able to post it on YouTube. The big thing is I don't know about NFL copyright laws. I don't care about being monetized at this point. I just want to make sure that people who are getting this content are enjoying it. They understand a little bit more about the game. If you'd like more of this, please let me know, and I'll start doing some other games as well. At the end of the day, I'm excited about Bryce Young. I've made several points about him being viewed as a bridge quarterback, and I'm still to that case. And I guess let me rephrase this. I'll take almost the Cam Newton approach of um, you have the all time great quarterbacks, obviously, right? And at the end of the day, no matter what happens with Bryce Young, I personally do not think he'll ever reach that upper echelon of top 10 of all time. But that's okay. That's okay. We, as the Carolina Panthers, just need him to be a solid quarterback for us. I will take Alex Smith. Alex Smith never won a MVP, but he led the Chiefs to multiple playoff appearances. And that's all I want for right now. We've been so dysfunctional for so long that any sign of success, I'll take. 8 and 9. Hopefully next year we can be 10-7, 11-6. Who knows? Even out, even if we can win 13 games, that'd be fantastic. But I just want solid quarterback play. And looking at the game, I was really impressed with what Bryce was able to do. And he showed a couple of those qualities that made him the number 1 overall pick. Um, the on Twitter, people were killing CJ Stroud for the game in New England, and I may still lean more CJ Stroud, but the thing mentally that I will give that Bryce Young has the clear edge over is his mental aptitude and mental game. He sees the field. The thing that limits Bryce Young is his physical traits. He doesn't have a cannon for an arm. He's not the world's fastest athlete, but mentally he's able to get it done. And the Panthers this offseason need to continue finding ways to support him. I'm glad that they picked up the 5th-year option and continue to invest in the running game, continue to invest in the offensive line, continue to invest in receivers. McMillan has been everything he's been advertised, and Coker's definitely stepped up. I don't know what they're going to do with Leggett. I'm going to write an article about it this week about Leggett and what the plan should be for him on the offensive side of the ball. So definitely check that out pretty soon. But at the end of the day, I have hope as a fan, and that's all I want. Hope, 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 hope. So, hey, peace. Take care. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.